Shalom. Hello guys. I just want to make a video because this kind of hurt me. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys a story because that's in a Christian perspective how I view animal cruelty. I was walking my dog. It is late at night. Let me see what time it is. It is 10:18 at nighttime. So 10:18 p.m. here in South Florida. Obviously at this time it's dark, pitch black. I was walking my dog. I have a little beautiful Shih Tzu. His name is Oreo. Let me see if I could, call him Oreo. Maybe you're gonna see my beautiful dog. Come here. Come. I love him so much. There he is. There's my dog. You see him? So cute. It's adorable. So get this. I was walking Oreo. As a Christian, I was just walking him. He's peeing and pooping and doing his business. He was pooping and started peeing. And I was going through the sidewalk on a street where the cars are passing by, and across there's another part of the neighborhood on a different sidewalk, and there was no light. I see this person. Seemed to me that he was wearing all black. I don't know if the jeans were black or dark blue, but it was dark clothing, so I could barely see him. He was walking a dog, small like a Shih Tzu. His dog or her dog, I don't know. The person, supposedly this person might have been wearing a hoodie, so I couldn't tell. But the dog was as small as a Shih Tzu, the size of a Chihuahua. And you know what this person did? Because I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but you know what this guy did, or this girl? You know what this person did? He started to grab, he from the leash, grabbed the dog, and he started walking by grabbing the leash, and the leash is holding the dog. So he's like this. He's here, and the leash is in his hand, and he's grabbing it, and his dog is literally dangling. His legs were dangling like a rag doll. His legs were just loosed up. And I look at that. My dog is all the way over there doing his business. And I look and I'm like, okay, something's not right. Something's wrong. And I see this car, normal car from another neighborhood, just passing by, obviously sees that the guy is literally walking with his dog, holding it by the leash. I mean, first of all, you can hurt your dog like that because you can actually suffocate the dog. It's like hanging a human. Second of all, the poor dog doesn't even have anything holding on to. He's literally dangling. So you're not just hurting his neck, you're hurting his, even emotionally, you're hurting the dog. And he can't bark, he can't do nothing because you're literally holding the leash. You're like suffocating the dog. It's a dog, it's not a rag doll, it's a living thing. And the car stops, and the guy driving the car, he puts the lights on, and I don't know, he kind of stops, looks at the guy, literally stops in the street, and then he does a circle. I don't know if he called the police. I hope he really did, because that guy deserves to be in trouble, or that person deserves to be in trouble. But it got to me. There was a proverb. A proverb says that, evil people are cruel. Even when they try to be nice to animals, they're cruel. My perspective and the point of this video is basically to tell you guys that I hate animal cruelty. I do. I hate it. Animal cruelty makes anyone want to tear up and cry. In a Christian perspective, we were created as humans to have power and to have authority over all of this, all of that. We were created to have power over the whole world. And God created animals for our pleasure. We were created to love them. Basically, to love them. Thank God for chicken, because I love chicken wings. But God created all types of animals for our enjoyment and pleasure and protection, especially dogs for our protection. And it makes me so sad to see that there are human beings out there that will abuse their own best friend human, the dog, and be cruel like that. What do I think about animal cruelty? I think animal cruelty is something very demonic, very inhuman. There's nothing humane about it. And I think animal cruelty just shows how wicked the human heart can really be. And if it breaks my heart, I cannot even imagine how much it breaks my Father's heart. God, the creator of that animal. So yeah, what I saw tonight was horrible. I was speechless and shocked. And it's just so unreal how everything was. The way that person was holding the dog. The dog was literally hopeless, helpless, and just his legs were dangling. If it's possible that if you keep doing that, you can actually kill the dog, because you're gonna kill the dog. I don't know how to call her, but you're hanging a dog. I mean, people are so stupid sometimes. Not everyone, but that person was really stupid for doing something like that. If you're gonna get the dog, grab it like a baby. Grab it like the dog you love. But if you're gonna just dangle the dog by the leash like that, that is just unacceptable. That is just cruel. Straight up cruel. It's heartless and cruel. And it's like, I really hope he gets caught, because he kept doing that, going farther off. He kept doing that. I hope there was a car out there. I hope that car that stopped by called the police, because that is just unacceptable. That is unacceptable, and it broke my heart. And as a Christian, I love animals, because I'm an animal person. I love animals. I love frogs. I love insects. I love my dog. I love dogs. I love wolves, wild animals, raccoons. Rats are okay with me. Possums too. But I really love animals, because as a Christian, you have this love for the creation of what God created. There's a love for it. God created it. We're created to protect it, to love it, to take care of that. And it's all because of basically love. It's all rooted down to love. And what I saw tonight was horrible, and I wanted to share it to YouTube and share it with people. Animal cruelty is obviously still a thing. I mean, this world is filled with all kinds of evils, but it was just so sad to see something like that. It was so sad. I was like, wow, how can you just be so cruel and heartless to your dog like that, knowing that he's a living thing. He's not a rag doll. He's not a toy. He's a dog, and you're literally holding him like that. And if you hold him like that long enough, you can actually kill him. I mean, poor dog. I really hope that person gets caught. I was praying to God. When I walked away, I was like, God, just do something, because this cannot just go by unnoticed. This was even noticed by the car, but still, like, do something, God. Just do something, because that was horrible. But yeah, guys, it just kind of shows me how wicked this world is, how far away from God that this world is becoming day by day. There's always something new, and everything turns out to be not good. It turns out to be evil, So it's so sad how people can be so heartless. I was just thinking about that, like, how can a human be heartless? Aren't all humans created with a heart? How can some human beings be so heartless and wicked? It's so sad. But I wanted to just share that, because I noticed that, and it was so sad. So sad.